Well, hello, folks, and good afternoon. It is the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way from the SaxaVord Spaceport up here in Unst, and it's raining. Was it still raining when you came in, Eli? No, it's not raining now. It was raining before. Yeah. Davy Sinton's here with me. Eli's joined us today. He's got out of bed, which is early for him on a Sunday, 1:30. There we go. And we're here for the next hour. Hello, Elma Rich is joining us. There's Dave Cormack down in Hamilton there. So let's have some tunes. Let's start off with the Circassian Circle today, because we've not done that for a while. So here's the Circassian Circle. away you go, folks. That was Sister Cathy on Circle to get us going today. That wee dance that gets us out. Hello, Murray on the MV Alfredo. Is it Alfredo, is it? Calling. That's the boat that he works on. Tuning in, so I can have you on in the background as I prepare tonight's dinner, rump steaks and all the stuff. It's all right for some, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be cold by the time it got here. Hello, Maureen. Hello, Mary. Nice to see so many folk joining us today, folks. That's great. Please hit the share button on your device and share it to your pals and see if we can get a nice number of folk watching today. That would be really cool. Hello, Mabel. There's Mabel doing in Dunrossness. I've got a wee bit tune coming up later on about Dunrossness, Mabel. So there we go. Fantastic. Here's a wee song for you this time. Here's a wee video. It's a band called the Tannahill Weavers, who I've been a fan of for many, many years. Dundee, wasn't it? The Tannies came for? Or Paisley? Paisley. I think it was Paisley, actually. Somebody tell us where the Tannahill Weavers came from. But they've been an institution for years and tour all the states and everything. And it's a wee travelling folk song, the Bob Stewart it's called. No, it's not called Bob Stewart. It's called Jock Stewart. Bob Stewart's my pal that used to sing this song, Jock Stewart. So that's where I got a wee bit mixed up. Right, here's the Tannahill Weavers. Well, my name is Jock Stewart.
Well, my name is Jock Stewart. I'm a canny gone man. Though a rough young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you won't meet every day, and it's soft have I sat with both bottle and friend. Is there a man would ask for more? So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you won't meet every day. Let us catch well the hours and the minutes that fly. Let us share them so we'll while we may. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you won't meet every day. So fill up your glass with whiskey or wine, and whatever the price I will pay. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you won't meet every day. Well, my name is Jock Stewart. I'm a canny gone man. No, a rough young fellow I've been. So be easy and free when you're drinking with me. I'm a man you won't meet every day. So be easy and free
There we go. The Tannahill Weavers with Jock Stewart. Peter Coots says, I was forgotten about them. Yeah, see, we'll bring back memories. And Jenny is joining us from Kirkpo. Met Jenny when I was down playing down there at the Accordion Club. She says, we miss you down here. Come back soon. Ah, well, we'll try and get back to it. It's an overseas trip, you see, so it's visas and all that things. Hi, Vi, how are you doing today? Thanks for the nudge, said Vi. Good stuff. This is SaxaVord Sessions, folks. Please hit the share buttons and see how we go for here. Marge Rankin. Hi, Marge. Nice to see Marge joining us again. I hope you're doing well, Marge, and keeping a bit better. It's lovely to see you. That's brilliant. I was just thinking about you 2 days ago, actually. I was standing in the middle of a loch trout fishing, and I was singing one of Andrew's tunes in Mahid, the Alexandra Reel, and I thought, I wonder how Marge is getting on. And I meant to message you and I forgot. Mary says, it's bloody hot and getting hotter next week. No rain for 50 days down there. Is it not Poole and Dorset? She is, I think. Aye. You can have some of our water if you want. We've got plenty here, that's for sure. Right. Nell, I noticed, was joining us earlier on, and she likes to hear Ian McPhail's Welcome to Shetland. So here it is, followed by another couple of marches that I've not made my mind up what I'm going to play yet, but I will. Right, there we go. That was Ian McPhail's Welcome to Shetland, the Barn Rocks of Aden, where Davy lived for a wee while. How long were you there for? 2 years when his dad was out in the army. And then that was followed by Campbell's Farewell to Redcastle. Must not have liked the place. Followed by the Black Bear, because I noticed the tattoo had started last night, so I thought we'd better have a wee rendition of the Black Bear. And the last tune there was MacDonald's A Lot of the Wars. That was the last wee tune. So, good stuff. Nice to see everybody. Peter, the Black Bear, my favourite, says Mabel Moat. Yep. The Black Bear's an interesting one. I've read a few reasons about what it means, and they think it was maybe a black beard originally, as opposed to Black Bear. So who knows? There we go. But anyway, right. Here's a wee set of tunes for myself this time. A wee set of jigs, all my own tunes. It's a video, but the first one is a tune I wrote about 30 years ago called Karen's Jig. It was a bass player we had in the band at the time, Karen with an I, which was interesting. It was not an E. The second one's a tune called The Smiths of Sandwick. That was written about 15 years later. What's the third one? I can't mind what I played in this set now. But the last one's Cairngorm Blue, and that was for the tweed I got my tartan made, my kilt made out of. I got a kilt made out of Cairngorm Blue tweed. And we'll take it from there. I'll mind what the third one is and tell you at the end. So here's a wee video, and as you'll see by the video here, this videos have all been done this week. So you'll see what a bonny, sunny summer we're having. But the ponies are happy. Here you are. There we go. And I've remembered what they're all called now. That was Karen's Jig with an I, Gordon's Jig, followed by the Smiths with a P, followed by the Smiths of Sandwick, and the last one was Cairngorm Blue, all my wee tunes. Peter Coots says, the Barn Rocks of Aden and the Black Bear, I think, wore out on a 78 when I was young. We were in a charity shop the other day, and Angus was amused standing looking at records. he was looking at these and he said, "That's records." And I said, "Yeah, I know, Angus. Had one of them, had tapes, all that kind of thing. Remember when you used to break a tape and try to join it together with bits of sellotape?" There we go. So there. Right, here's a wee waltz of mine this time for you. It's a wee tune called Roman Glen. So I was asked to write this tune a few years ago now for a bride and groom down in Kilmacombe, I think it was, and just outside Glasgow there. And the gentleman was Italian and the lass was Scottish. So Roman Glens, get it? Roman Glens. I've just binged. So there we go. Get rid of that for a minute. So here's Roman Glens for you. You'll hear there's a wee Italian flavour in the third measure, just to be clever. Not Peruvian. Scottish Italian waltz. A bit ice creamy. Fish and chips and ice creamy. There we go. So thank you, Nell. Nell says another cracking tune. Thank you very much for that. And Noel, I was going to say Noel. Noel says, fantastic. Thanks, Noel. No. And I noticed there was somebody joining us today that I hadn't seen that name maybe that many times before. Where's my thing going? There it is. Somebody joining us from Darwin. Alexander McLennan. Great to hear. Good music. Cheers from Darwin, Australia. Fantastic. Hit the share button, please, folks. This is the SaxaVord Sessions, all the way to you from the SaxaVord Spaceport up here in Unston, Shetland. Here every Sunday, 1:30. Spread the word. Keep the music going. Now, this next wee track's a piping set for you this time. It's a wee video, and I spoke to this man, well, messaged him this morning. I hadn't seen him for a wee while. It's a young gentleman called Ross Miller. Now, Ross is a phenomenal piper. Plays with the present world champions in Inverary District. He's also been a member of the Red Hot Chili Pipers. He's got his own band, and he was brought up in Linlithgow, and he is now the town piper for the Royal Borough of Linlithgow. And they have a wee celebration every year, and he marches round the tune playing this tune, and they call it the Roke, R-O-K-E. But it's actually the rock and the wee pickle tow is the tune. But this is a wee arrangement that he's done that starts off very traditional and then changes. So enjoy something a wee bit different for you. Here's Ross Miller. And I messaged him this morning. I said, okay if I play this, Ross, because I like to check with everybody that we can play everything. And he says, you can play any of my music anytime you want, which was very nice of him. So I hope you're doing well out there, Ross. There we go. Here's the Roke. There we are, Mr. Ross Miller. What a piper. Very, very good piper. Very musical chap. John Anderson said, I happened to be in Aberdeen when Union Square was opened and the Red Hot Chili Pipers played at that. Only time I've ever seen them live. They are great to see live. They're a very, very well rehearsed. Stuart Cassels, of course, started it all. And no, they've been great ambassadors for Scottish music. Made it very popular. I'm all for that. Some people used to say things like the Pogues, oh, that's not really Irish music, but they made Irish music famous all over the world. So that was what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Right, here's a wee two-step for you this time. This is one that I wrote for Robert Jimison when he retired. Robert from Cullevo and Yell. And the Bairns commissioned a tune for him and they wanted to call it Beer O'Clock. With Robert Henry, because he can now have a beer at beer o'clock instead of driving a bus. So here's a wee tune for you. Good. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. There we go. That was Beer O'Clock with Robert Henry. So, now then, there was the gentleman from Darwin. We'll dedicate this one to you with a name like McLennan. A couple of pipe tunes would have to come along. So here's a couple I recorded yesterday. The first one is the well-known tune, Captain Carswell. And it's a pipe march, but it's very popular in Nova Scotia and Cape Breton as well. They play this one over there. They play this one a lot. And the second tune is a tune, and I can't mind the full name of it, but I'll check. But Mark Mean, one of my friends, wrote it, and it was about somebody leaving Loch Lomond Golf Club. I'll have to check what the man's name was again. But a couple before, so an old one and a new one. So it's a wee video for you. Check out the ponies swishing their tails because they're so hot. Aye, right. Here we go. There we go. A couple of wee 2-4 marches for you that time. Dave Cormack says that's a better shelter than Hamilton Central Station, the bus stop. You'll have to look that up, folks. Google that later on. Bobby's Bus Shelter, Unst, Shetland. And you'll see the whole story. It was going to be getting done away with the shelter, and young Bobby Macaulay campaigned to get it kept. And then, I don't know who, is it a local committee that does it up, or who does it? I'm not sure, but it changes themes all the time. And is it Trows? It's Trows. Shetland Trolls. We call them Trows. The Trows come, but it gets redecorated all the time. As you see that one for you, obviously it was World Cup time, so the puffin was messy, but the puffin changes all the time. Glad you're enjoying it today, Danny. Danny's in Hamilton too. And hello, Jock Nixon. He says, hello, gravy face. And hello. And Eli. He said, Elliot. He's called you Elliot today, but you're Eli. We can you're Eli. So we can call him Elliot. That's it. Good stuff, Jock. Right. We request this time for Pat, Davy's Pat. She fairly likes Pete and Diesel since I've started playing them. She thinks it's great. So here's Pete and Diesel with, I think this is My Island. I can't mind now. But it's Pete and Diesel anyway, so enjoy.
The hills of Harris, are you from the north or you started at the Isle of Skye? Are you from the Isle of Barra, Egg, Muck, Rum or Canna? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. From the port on Nice right through the mission till the end of time. Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. We feed the sheep and cut the beans until the day we die. From the sound of Mull or could it be Tyree? Are you from Old SaxaVord or is it the O'Mana Store? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. From the port on Nice right through the mission till the end of time. Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. We feed the sheep and cut the beans until the day we die. The hills of Harris, are you from the north or you started at the Isle of Skye? Are you from the Isle of Barra, Egg, Muck, Rum or Canna? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Are you from the Isle of Arran, Rossi, Isle of Jura, Malaga? Are you from the sound of Mull or could it be Tyree? Are you from Old SaxaVord or is it the O'Mana Store? Are you from the Rocky Waters or the Hebrides? Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. From the port on Nice right through the mission till the end of time. Oh, this is my island, oh, this is my island. We feed the sheep and cut the beans until the day we die.
There we go. Pete and Diesel for Pat with This Is My Island. I love that line there. Isn't it great? We feed the sheep and cut the peat till the day we die. Oh, they're great lads. Great fun. It's really good fun. Right, here's a wee set of reels for you this time. I'm going to play this set because the last tune is a tune called Chadwick's Bog by Ronnie Cooper, and that is Maggie Ann Nicholson's favourite tune on Yell. Now, that's Brian that used to come and play the guitar and sing with us here sometimes. That's his mum, and she was 95, I think, this week. So happy belated birthday, Maggie Ann, and we'll play Chadwick's Bog at the end. The first two tunes is the Siege at Ennis and Tam's Rockin' Fiddle by Gordon Shand. Gordon's an amazing composer. He's written so many good tunes. So a wee set of reels for you. Hello, John Fisher. How are you doing? John's a great button box player. Oh. There we go. The Siege at Ennis, Tam's Rockin' Fiddle, and Chadwick's Bog, which was composed about the toilet in the Hayfield House Hotel. What happened there? Nobody knows. But there we go. So that's that. So good stuff, good stuff. Right, SaxaVord Sessions here. Keep hitting that share button. Tell all your pals. That'll be great. Here's a wee song for you this time. This is a song I was looking for. It's a song called Sound of Silence. It's When I can't remember the name of the song. But anyway, this is Beggar's Mantle singing it. Bruce Davis. Bruce now works along with Davy Vernon in Edinburgh doing the Highland Show. But they used to have the band Beggar's Mantle. And this is a Dick Gaughan song. What's the song? No, it's not. This isn't a Dick Gaughan song. I'll play the song and then I'll remember what it is. Here it is. It's good.
When I die, believe me, Lord, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the border. I have travelled far and wide, seen the Hudson and the Clyde. I courted by Loch Lomond side, but I dearly love the borders. When I die, believe me, Lord, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the borders. It's well that I can mind the day with my lass I strode by the Tame, but all its beauty fades away among the hills of the border. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the borders. And there's a certain peace of mind, bonny lassies there you'll find, the men are hard but yet so kind, among the hills of the borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the borders. When I die, bury me low, where I can hear the bonny tweed flow, a sweeter place I never did know than the rolling hills of the borders.
There we go. Beggar's Mantle there. We're rolling hills of the border. Now, you're absolutely correct. I was getting on the right fankle there because I was going to play Both Sides of the Tweed by Dick Gaughan earlier on, and it's the same area, and I got myself mixed up completely. So next week, you'll get Both Sides of the Tweed by Dick Gaughan. So anyway, here's a wee set of well, it's one tune, followed by something. Yeah, I know a tune. The first one's called the Gunners March. It was a tune Graham Garrick and I wrote years ago, just a wee catchy thing to get the Lerwick Yarrow squad into the halls at night time. And this is the wee tune they come into. And I'll maybe stick a wee reel on the end of it or something. I don't know. Time will tell. There we go. That was finishing off today with Jean's Reel. Ladies and gentlemen, I do hope you've enjoyed the SaxaVord sessions today. We're here every Sunday at 1:30 for now. And it's Davy Sinton on the sound here. Eli's keeping a watchful eye and looking like he's ready to go back to bed again. And from myself, I hope you have a great week. And we'll play you out with a wee tune I wrote for Jock. Jock Nixon, Big Jock Nixon. And we'll see you next week. Take care. Cheers. Bye.
I'll bug it if I can what I did this game.